Hello everyone, welcome to BFSC Fisheries online class. Today we will be talking about the diagnosis of disease. In last class we have studied about the bacterial disease, how it occurred, the disease symptoms and the treatment we have already studied. Today we will be only studying how we can identify a disease in the particular organ of a fish. So disease treatment we are not studying today, we are just studying how the disease can be identified in a particular organ of a fish or body part of a fish. So first is the fish disease mainly occur due to the stress that fish usually suffers from. This stress can be in any way, like if we are handling the fish or we during processing or during when fish are caught, that time also fish suffers from stress it can be because of physical can be physiological stress, or it can be because of like water quality or pH, oxygen depletion, can be anything. So first is the behavior. The disease mainly show there that the fish is suffering from a disease. First is the normal behavior. The fish shows normal behavior like swimming and all, but during their abnormal behavior in the disease condition, fish shows swimming like irregular swimming. They will swim near the surface or can be show air gulping. Air gulping is like fish mainly travel to the surface and accumulate some air, and then again it will go deep into the water. So, and the other one is corkscrewing type swimming. It means like in the shape of the screw the fish will rotate. So these are called corkscrewing movement or corkscrewing swimming. So these are disease symptoms associated with lethargy, and it can be the stress I have already mentioned. Flashing is also a type of disease in which is because of surface irritation. It may mainly because of water quality. Like if the water quality is not better, then the fish will show flashing type of disease symptoms. It is a disease in fishes. Blood or gill impairment, mainly because of oxygen impairment. Due to depletion of oxygen, these type of symptoms occur in fish. Corkscrewing, I have already mentioned that the corkscrewing are because of the disease in which the fishes show screwing movement, and these are because of neurological problem in fish, and the viral disease are called encephalopathy or retinopathy. So these are the disease name of in fishes. These are showing in the image are showing the fish gulping movement, air gulping movement, in which fishes come to the surface and gulp the amount of air, and then again it will go deep in the water. So behavioral changes में हम लोग को फिश जब abnormal behavior शो करे तो मेनली डिजीज़ समझा जाता है कि उस फिश में सफ़र कर रहे किसी डिजीज़ से. तो ये एबनॉर्मल बिहेवियर किसी भी कारण से हो सकता है कि वो फिश उसको वाटर क्वालिटी में उतना अच्छा ना हो जैसा उसको चाहिए, पीएच में एक्यूरेट ना हो, या फिर ऑक्सीजन डिप्लीशन हो. तो ये सारे डिजीज़ सिम्टम हो सकते हैं जिसमें फिश स्क्रूइंग टाइप का मूवमेंट शो करती है या फिर एल गल्पिंग शो करती है. ये सारे न्यूरोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम है फिशेस में. सरफेस ऑब्जर्वेशन की भी बात है. जो फिशेस we can identify the fish that is suffering from some kind of disease. Surface irritation are mainly due to the build-up of mucus layer and the scale loss. So if these type of symptoms occur, we can first diagnose that the fish are something from surface irritation. It can be due to the surface parasite like copepores, the causative agent mainly, and encysted larva, example flatworm, Dicneon, Metacera cardia, and may be detected as white or black spot. तो जब फिशेस में वाइट या ब्लैक स्पॉट्स आ जाए, ये मेनली पैरासाइट्स के कारण हो सकता है, या फिर वो फ्लैटवर्म, डाइक्नियन, मेटासेराकार्डिया, ये सारे के कारण भी हो सकता है, जिसमें फिश सरफेस में उस फिश के सरफेस लेयर यानी कि उसके बॉडी पार्ट पे वाइट या ब्लैक कलर का स्पॉट देखने को मिलता है, जैसे कि इमेज में दिया हुआ है स्पॉट्स प्रेजेंट है फिशेस में. Skin and gills are also affected by the disease, and these are mainly the infectious disease. For example, carp erythrodermitis. The second image here is showing the carp erythrodermitis in fish. Mechanical damage, these are mainly because of erosion or due to the mechanical damage from contact into the rough surface. So in this, what happens is the skin changes, like the red spot, pinpoint, or it may be large. Pinpoint, the other name is petechiae, name for the pinpoint or small size of red spot in skin. And this first image is of like humor in humor I am saying tumor in fishes. So these are tumor in fishes, and these are the skin and the fins suffers mainly because of these diseases. Abnormal growth or the tumors disease are mainly caused by Oncorhynchus mesovirus, or it is lymphocystis. The image are showing the lymphocystis, and the point is here, these diseases are not curable. We cannot cure it by treatment. So the main thing we can do is we can maintain the water quality, the pH of the water, oxygen level we should maintain, so that the fish cannot suffer from these type of disease. So these are the disease symptoms or diagnosis of tumorous disease in fish. Abnormal growth of body part. Eye diagnosis, in the fish eye also the disease occur, and this can be shape, color, cloudiness, or gas bubbles in fishes. So if there are abnormal shape, the color of the eye is changed, or if there is cloudiness or opaqueness in the eye, then we can diagnose that the fish is suffering from some kind of disease. And it is small, can be small hemorrhagic lesions also. Eye enlargement can also occur due to the mucus can fill in the eye, and the name for it is pop eye. The pop eye disease in aquarium fish are shown here. So आई डायग्नोसिस की बात करें तो फिशेस में आई डिजीज़ भी हो सकते हैं, वो बहुत सारे होते हैं, जिसमें ये लिक्विफेशंस के कारण मेनली ये होता है। और ये जो पॉप आई डिजीज़ है, इसमें क्या होता है कि म्यूकस लेयर पॉप आई डिजीज़ देखने को मिलता है, जिसमें एक्वेरियम गोल्ड फिश का ये इमेज है, जिसमें म्यूकस लेयर मेनली आई में फिल हो जाते हैं, जिसके कारण आई इनलार्ज होते हैं। तो these are eye diagnosis in fish. Gill diagnosis, gills are also affected by the disease, and this is the disease name is dactylogyrus in fishes occur, and this is paleness or erosion, the symptoms, and the red spot occur in the gill, and this is the hemorrhagic problem in fishes, and fouling mucus build up because of the parasites. So these are the diagnosis of the gill disease mainly occur in fishes. Dactylogyrus is the disease name in fishes. Body, the fishes also suffer from disease, and where the body we can see the symptoms in which white or any kind of spots occur in the body of the fishes. Pinhead shape or form of like the disease which occur can be a spot, can be small, so it is said to be a pinhead small spot in the young fishes. It mainly occur in the young fishes, and these are can affect the development problem in fish. And the lateral or dorsoventral bend in the spine also occur, and the name for it is lordosis or scoliosis. This is very important to know. Many times question occur from what is lordosis or scoliosis. It is actually the lateral or dorsoventral bend in the spine. Dropsy also is a very important disease in fishes, where the distension of abdomen occur, and these can cause the secondary symptoms of many diseases in fishes. बॉडी में भी फिश में डिजीज़ सिम्टम शोन होता है, वो मेनली पिन हेड शेप का हो सकता है, जैसे वाइट स्पॉट डिजीज़ जो कि यंग फिशेस में मेनली देखने को मिलता है। इससे डेवलपमेंट प्रॉब्लम होते हैं, या फिर लेट्रो और डोर्सोवेंट्रल जो बेंड हो जाते हैं स्पाइंस में, उसको हम लोग लॉर्डोसिस या स्कॉलियोसिस कहते हैं। जब डिस्टेंशन होता है एब्डोमेन में, उसको हम लोग ड्रॉप्सी कहते हैं. तो दीज आर द डिजीज सिम्टम ऑफ सम फिशेस. इसमें द थिंग विच वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट was only on the external symptoms or diagnosis of the disease in which the fish which occur in the fishes. There are some internal also the disease that usually occur if the parasite or copepod enters inside the fish, or any kind of viral bacterial disease. If it's penetrated inside the fish, then it may cause internal also some disease symptoms. So we will be studying all about it in the next class, and we will be seeing the prevention and the cure methods, then what we can do so to cure the fishes. So this was all for today. We will be talking about also we will be also talking about the viral, the bacterial and the fungal disease, and the disease treatment of them. So thanks for watching. If you like this channel, then please do like and subscribe, and we will be continuing further all the lectures we will be studying for the fish disease.